I forget how exciting the NBA draft can be. Like, we just got Javon Carter going to the Brooklyn Nets, and the Nets just got the 29th pick, and they got Javon Carter. Landry Shamet's heading to Phoenix, and it's because supposedly he was a huge supporter. Monty Williams is a huge supporter of Landry Shamet, so that's why he's going there. And how does this work? It screws up my mock, and because I had Landry Shamet going, not Landry Shamet, I had the Suns drafting Neemias Queta, and I really wanted them to draft him. So I want to hear your opinions down below. What do you guys think of the trade? It works out better for the Suns because the Suns get a player that is way better and can actually help them right now than any other prospect that they would have gotten via the draft. Like, I don't think they would have gotten a player who can give them the help that Landry Shamet gives them right now. Now, Javon Carter, how does this work for the Nets? I think it gives them shooting and a guy off the bench, obviously. And the Nets get a guy who I think would we say Landry Shamet's on the nicest deal? No, it might be a little bit more than he's worth, but he's definitely somebody that I think he's been streaky at times, but he's on a deal that's paying him a few $1,000,000 a year, and he's going to be paid 5.6 if he does get the qualifying offer after this season by the Suns, and they get 3.7, so that's a good deal. He might get overpaid though in free agency. Like, I'm a really big fan of Landry Shamet. 3.7 is what he's worth, but 5.5 is fine next year too. It's just that you're thinking like somebody might pay him 10, 11 million, which I think is a little bit much. But what you're getting is a guy who can space the floor and sometimes be a secondary ball handler. I wouldn't really ask him to do that too much. Well, the Nets get in Javon Carter, the guy who came out of West Virginia. He's 6'1". He's a good defender. They give him a backup point guard. He's about the same as Mike James. He's a better defender and a better shooter than Mike James. Like, he's a bit better than Mike James. Like, but you're in the similar thing that you have a player maybe half a tier above Mike James, who's your point guard, maybe a tier below Spencer Dinwiddie. He's like maybe half a tier above Mike James and a tier below Spencer Dinwiddie. A guy who's a 38% three-point shooter and who's always averaged close to a steal a game. He plays good. He shares the ball. I mean, he's never been averaged more than 2 assists a game, but granted, he's never averaged more than 16 minutes a night. So it's interesting to think what they're going to do right here because it's going to be interesting. I think what the Nets are going to do now, I think they're definitely drafting Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, but I think they're going to also draft Quentin Grimes, or Ayo DeSumo. So they get a small ball 5 and a stretch 4. And then they get a defensive guard who can play the wing position also. That's my thought right there. What would you do if you were, the Nets? I mean, the Suns now, obviously, we assume that they're going to be looking in free agency, right? Because that's what I'm thinking, if that's what I'm doing. It's a pretty crazy day today because I think Russell Westbrook is about to be heading to Los Angeles, which is about to be crazy. I also have to finish some homework. But yeah, I just wanted to pump out my thoughts on this. Let me hear those lovely opinions down below. What do you guys think? Who's getting traded, or what's gonna happen? I think it's definitely gonna be one of the most interesting drafts we've had in recent memory, due to the fact that we're gonna have a lot of people being traded. So again, guys, let me hear those lovely thoughts down below. What do you guys believe is about to happen? Yeah, I think that's it. I really don't have any more to talk about. I'm just gonna upload this little quick video and call it a day. So till next time, guys, we're gonna milk this for 20 seconds. I'm gonna text my phone. Yeah, we're texting my girlfriend back real quick right there. We're almost at 50. Watch my NBA draft reaction tonight if you're going to be around. But yeah, bye.